Hi, welcome to Southtown Hyundai. My name is Tony. We're just going to take a few minutes right now to go through the Hyundai Tucson. Just going to take a few minutes to go through all the features and the benefits to you as a customer. If you're not familiar with the Hyundais, let me start off with the three best things about the Hyundais. Number one is the warranty. The warranty is 5 years, 100K comprehensive. So that means the whole car is covered for the full 5 years or 100K, not just the powertrain. That means if any little switch or something breaks even 4.5 years from now, it's still going to be covered. The second best thing about the Hyundais is the safety ratings. They're very, very proud of their safety ratings. The Tucson has a 5-star crash safety rating all round. That includes rollover collisions. So all of the vehicles are built with a universal frame. That contributes a lot to that. I'll kind of touch on a few of the safety features as we go through. And on this one here, this one is a limited, so it's fully loaded. It's got all the options available. Obviously, you can get different trim levels, and that's one of the ways that Hyundai is able to save money and pass it on to the consumer. They'll do everything in packages, so you pick A, B, C, or D, whichever works best for you, and then go from there. So this one here in our showroom, we have put on a few accessories on it. So we've got the front push bar, we've got some rims, and we've also got the side running boards. You can get those in a flat style as well as the tube style that we have on this one here. And in the back there, you'll see we also have a bike rack built in on this one as well. So now we'll start around talking about safety. Hyundai is actually quite proud of their safety ratings. Going underneath the hood here, we'll kind of touch on a few things. We've got all of the Hyundais are built with breakable engine mounts. Now these are designed to if you're in a strong enough front end collision, they're going to break and the engine will go down and underneath the vehicle. That's part of their safety system in the front end. One of the other things is they have a hook system built into the hood. Now hoods have been known to go through the windshield in a collision, so they've designed it so that there's a crumple zone built into the hood. It will come up like a pup tent, should I say, and protect the windshield, so it doesn't go any farther than here. On the inside, you'll notice there isn't a whole lot to see. They do try and cover things up so it keeps things quiet. The important things are marked in bright colors so they're easy to see. The front headlights here, they're built with what's called Lexane plastic, so it's scratch resistant, dent resistant, so you will not get that hazing over time. If you're the type of person who hangs onto their vehicles for a long time, that's something that you want to keep in mind. What's the long-term use gonna do to the vehicle? So going around, we've got 4-wheel disc brakes with ABS. Now, as far as safety is concerned, there's also traction control as well as roll stability control. So the vehicle is designed to take over in an unsafe situation. It will give more traction to the side that has the most traction. It will transfer power if it needs to. Now, they are 4-wheel drive. You can get them in a front-wheel drive system as well, but the 4-wheel drive systems, they primarily run as a front-wheel drive to save on fuel, but if it senses any slipping in the front wheels, it'll automatically go 50-50 front and back. It does give you the option to lock it in though. For some folks, come wintertime, you got glare ice on the roads, especially here in Alberta. You may feel safer to know that the 4-wheel drive is on. There's a button on the left-hand side of the dash here on the steering wheel, and you just press that button and it will just lock in the 4-wheel drive, and that will be, it'll stay into 4-wheel drive up to 50 kilometers an hour, and then it will kick off after that. In the beginning of the video, I was talking about the 3 best things about the Hyundais. Now, the third thing is the price. With Hyundai, their goal is to make a vehicle that's as good or better than the competition and sell it for less. So you can get a vehicle like this for a lot cheaper instead of and going to the top of the line as opposed to closer to the bottom of the line in another manufacturer. So some of the things that I'll kind of touch on with the Limited, you've got the dual climate control, so both passenger and driver can have their own temperature. It is an automatic climate control system too, so it works like a thermostat in your house. You set it to what temperature you want, just hit automatic, it'll always keep it at that temperature for you. This one here is equipped with the navigation screen, so it's all a touch screen navigation. They have come with XM satellite radio, which is a great feature if you hate commercials like me. We've got the automatic dimming mirror, we've got the Bluetooth compatibility. There's a lot. We've got the panoramic sunroof. Now with the sunroofs, one thing that the Hyundai has found, and they always pay attention to detail, and it's some of the little things, it's a one-touch open and close. You only have to touch it once. You don't have to hold it, especially when you're driving. You need to keep your hands on the wheel at all times. So you just have to press it that one time. Stereo controls on the steering wheel. The Bluetooth's right here on the steering wheel. Again, talking about making sure you keep your hands on the steering wheel. Most of the Hyundais, they come with what's called the Shiftronic transmission. You'll notice down on here where you have park, rear, neutral, and drive. There's no 1, 2, 3, 4 like you typically see. The Shiftronic transmission is like a manual transmission, but without the clutch. So as you're driving, it is very user-friendly. As you're driving, up on the display here, it'll show you what gear you're in, and you just have to tap it, and it will shift gears for you. It's being user-friendly, like I was saying, coming to a stop, if you're coming to an intersection, it will automatically shift back down to first for you. You don't have to continually shift. You could be driving in 4th gear and come to a stop, and it'll just bring it back down to first. If you forget to shift, before it breaks anything, it's going to shift for you, so you don't have to worry about that either. It comes great. It's a real handy tool if you're in the mountains going through. It's great to anticipate a hill and gear it down that way. Now with the Limited, you've got your heated seats, which again with the Hyundais is a great thing. You can get the heated seats even with the lower trim levels. You don't have to go to the leather. They have an iPod port. Now the iPod port, you automatically will get this wire with it. It's a great thing. It's a two-way communication. So you plug in your iPod and then you don't have to touch it anymore. You can go through all your categories, your folders, all the artists and everything right through the stereo, and it will charge your iPod at the same time, which is a great feature because we know we always use our iPods a lot. So those are a few things, features and benefits about the Hyundai Tucson. We would love to be able to go through the rest of it with you. It does definitely takes a little more time to go through all of the great benefits of the Hyundais. Come see us at Southtown Hyundai, and it would be great to take you for a test drive.